Hi, and welcome to another video for my book, English from Afar, the low-pain way to advanced English. Don't forget to subscribe to my Facebook and tell your friends. Now, I thought today we'd take a look at probably the most frightening use of English. Well, for beginners anyway. This is how to handle an audience. Let's just think about it for a moment. What do we wish to do? We want to capture their interest, and then we want to take them on a discovery which leads to your conclusion. When we're doing this, we really have to be at least 100% audience focused. We've really got to put ourselves in their shoes, so always think to yourself, would I find this interesting? A little thought for you, if we grab the interest right at the beginning, it should be relatively easy to hold that interest. But if we don't make them sit up and listen at the start, whose fault is it? Clearly ours. This is one of the many reasons why it's very important to start off well. It actually makes our job easier. There are many tricks we can use, like having really thought out a good provoking opener. There's nothing to stop us asking the audience a question. Questions like that are good because they make the whole thing more exciting and interactive. Another important point is we wish to establish you as the focus and in control. This is where a little bit of showmanship comes in. No matter how nervous you are, try not to show it. Dress $1 million and stand tall and give the impression that you are completely relaxed and in charge, and the whole audience will take it for granted that you are. Be well rehearsed so that if something small goes wrong, you can simply put it right without hardly faltering. You can always buy yourself a little thinking time when something does go wrong by turning to an audience member and saying, "If you've ever had a problem like this, then you'll know what I mean." Have prepared some throwaway lines to use if needed. It's actually a bit like going to the circus. Why do we want to watch the high-wire trapeze act? Well, the reason is usually because we've got a morbid curiosity to see what happens should one of the performers fall. So with your audience, perhaps 50% of them are curious to see what happens to you. Perhaps the bit I enjoy the most is the Q&A at the end. Firstly, the pressure's off a bit, but you can have lots of fun. For example, if you get asked a difficult question that requires some thinking time, you can always buy that time by saying something like, "That's a very good question. Just before I give you my perspective, I'd like to canvass the rest of the audience." This is also very useful if it is a sensitive issue and you want to give the right answer. This way you can gauge the mood of the audience. These are just an outline of some of the many different things you can do. To find out more, take a dip into my book, English from Afar. There's a whole chapter on this topic. Well, that's it for this video. Please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Don't forget to share them with your friends. You can find out more and order a copy of my book from the website. The link is down below. Confused about something in English? Well, send us an email or get in touch through the website and we'll do our best to get it sorted out for you. Don't forget, the world is waiting to hear what you have to say in English. So see you next time.